Hey, welcome to a new video on the Yemo channel. So, this is the last video of the summer, so I kind of wanted to end it off with a story game. You know, big shocker, this is the first time ever. Anyways, I heard that for this game there's like 3 endings, so we're gonna like, it's gonna be a long video, and we're gonna do we're gonna get all 3 endings. So let me stop talking. Let's just start this. This community protected neighborhood watch. Oh, zoom. Nice. You're no stranger to the feeling of being watched. The people of Pine Point stare at you all the time, whispering things and talk behind your back. There goes that kid who sleeps in the woods again. Wait, why are we sleeping in the woods? What? What a freak. They always look so offended, like you're about to drown their dog or smash their car windows with a baseball bat or something. To be fair, you did do the latter to Roark Romano's brand new Civic last summer, but it was the name of justice. Yeah, justice. Despite being used to the judgmental eye of the town, you admit the past few days have felt different. It's the same kind of different. No, it's the different kind of different that makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. The kind that makes you think someone is standing behind you. But then you turn around. But when you turn around, there's nothing except the summer breeze. Yawn. This is why you haven't got a single hour of sleep in the past few days, despite curbing your insomnia ages ago. So, you would be dead, alright? I don't care what anyone says, you'll be dead because you just haven't slept in a few days. So, you'll be dead, my friend. Unless you're hallucinating stuff like that guy from Fight Club. It's this goddamn town. It's driving you crazy. Bro, what is that? Yawn. Whoa, did you carry your groceries inside bags? I'm going to kill you. Not if I kill you first. I know where they keep the industrial strength bleach. I'll lock you in the meat freezer. Joke's on you, the freezer's lock's broken. I jammed it on my first day and they never fixed it. Damn it. 10 a.m.'s too early for murder anyway. Well, not too early for prep work. Bro, who are you? What are you actually? Your eyes are like weird little pepperoni things, and you don't even look real. Or maybe like this game is based off his perspective, and like since he's like has insomnia, like he's hallucinating that thing, right? Or maybe I'm looking too deep into it. Dimitri, teach Nil the sauce station today, will you? Sure thing, boss. Okay, Marco. Okay, Marco also says you make the thin crust pieces too thick and the thick crust ones too thin. So I gotta run you through. So I gotta run through you for everything again, on top of teaching the sauce station. Oh, and they're adding some gimmicky summertime promos, so we gotta learn how to make that monstrosity too. Alright, so like first, let's talk about the fits, right? His fit, not to be rude, but like it's atrocious, and your fit is okay, right? Like, I don't know, like this kind of reminds me of South Park. I don't know how. Yawn. It'd be a miracle if you survived today's shift. Normally, you wouldn't give a rat's ass about the minimum wage job, and would much rather play hooky. But this time, you get to work with Dimitri. You don't want to disappoint your best friend. He did help you. He did help land this job. This job, after all. Job? No censor is insane. But that's just me. Snoozing on your second day? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Did you stay up watching the rerun of Snailman and Slime Frog too? Dude, what are you, 6? I don't want to be a dickhead, so I'm just gonna do this. Me neither. Heard some kid in Toronto got so upset about Snailman's voice actor getting replaced that they set their TV on fire, burned their house down, and almost killed their entire family. So first of all, like, no one asked. And also, this did not happen, so stop telling lies. Alright, man? Damn, some people can't accept change. I'd get it if he did it for his shitty writing, though. Shitty writing or not, that shit had his kids in a fucking chokehold. Remember when we dressed up as them for Halloween? My mom still has the photos. I wish I could forget. Your hair was so big, we had to cut the costume so it could fit for the hole. Okay, the picture is insane blackmail. So if I was Nil, I would break in and burn the photos. That's just me, though, right? Like, Seems like things haven't really changed. Hey, you know what they say about big heads? I'd love to pay you two to reminisce, but I'd pay you to make pizzas, okay? Bro, shut up, Pizza Slice. Get out of here. What were you like as a kid, Marco? Oh, got into all sorts of trouble. Stay in school, kids, or else you'll end up like me. I'll end up like a pizza. Alright, man, get out of here. What? Bald and divorced? Oh, damn. Ha! Shut up, kid. Ha ha! Chill as fuck. So my question is like, Nil, are you drawing this? Because this is kind of glazed, like. Or like, maybe I'm looking too deep. Everyone in town loves Dimitri, and Dimitri loves them right back. It's weird. Dimitri even gets along with the 40 figures, which is something you can never achieve in an entire lifetime. Or maybe just don't be a thug, little bro. But you guess that's why he didn't mind his company. He never cared if you slept in the woods or had anger issues or whatever. He just treats you like everyone else instead of like some rabid stray animal. Too bad he's not going to be here for forever. What? Too bad for your second day. Not bad for your second day. You're being way too nice. No, seriously, when I first started, mine looked worse, and I wasn't even stoned. Marco can probably teach you how to do the dough toss thing when you're more accustomed. He's been in the biz for like 40 years. Holy shit, 40 years? My god. You're right, Nil. I could not flip pizzas for 40 years. Miserable odd life. You look around the ugly fluorescent lit kitchen, no windows, no AC, over 12 hours a day for 40 years. Doing the same thing over and over for half your life, then having kids and make him do the same thing over and over in the small town you grew up in, you can't stomach it. Hey, can I come with you? To the storage room? No, stupid, to uni. To do what? I don't know, hang out? Hang out? Yeah, I don't know if it's that easy. Seemed like easy for you. What's that supposed to mean? Never mind, pretend I never said anything. Dude, I spent so many nights studying until my brain's turned static. Plus, I work 2 jobs. You don't think I busted my ass off to get into university? No, you're the hardest working person I know. I didn't mean like that. Sorry. Yo, like, no, you're kind of a DH, bro. You're a dickhead. It was the hardest I've ever worked for anything in my life. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way when people assume things about me, you know? But it's cool. I'm sure you didn't mean any harm. Want to drop it? Yeah, let's drop it. So, what should we do with the band? I mean, you'll still have Momo and Journey, right? My god. So, like, if we see Momo, I assume that she's gonna be a dickhead. Because, like, anyone named Momo, wait, what was it called? Like, hot take, anyone named Momo is just, like, it's just evil, right? That's my opinion. And Journey? Isn't that like a band? I think it is. I know a couple guys who can fill in as guitarists. Wait, I know a couple of guys who can fill in as guitarists if you still want to continue the band stuff. Either that, or you're gonna have to finally pick up a guitar. It shouldn't be too hard to replace me though. The fluorescent lights are starting to get to you for some reason. You should stay in Pine Point. We could go fishing at Lost Lake every day. I mean, I wish that'll be the fucking dream. That's definitely one of the things I'll miss about Pine Point. The fishing here is too good. I don't even know if they have lakes where I'm going. No lakes? Fuck that. You know, sometimes I wish I was more like you. No thoughts in my brain except for fishing. You calling me dumb? Yeah, like, I think he is calling you dumb, Nil. Yes, but I'm also kind of jealous. You're like a wild animal. You just do whatever the fuck you want, and you don't give a shit about what people think. I respect the hell out of that. I could never live the way you live. You're more like a coyote, and more of a sheepdog. People love sheepdogs, though. I've never heard anyone say their favorite animal was a coyote. To each their own. I think coyotes are pretty neat. Okay, so like, quick side note, but like, these guys are doing anything but their job. So Marco, like, if I were you, I'd fire these people. I never heard anyone's... Wait, did I go back? No. To each their own. I think coyotes are pretty neat. You're fucking weird. But yeah, but trust me, I'd choose to stay in Pinewood if I could. But now the fluorescent lights are really starting to get to you. There's sleep deprivation finally catching up, but this is not the right time. You can't afford to lose this job. You feel your heart thumping slowly and heavily, and your vision starts to blur. Your body craves sleep, and you want to pass out right now, but there's something. There! Oh, I think he's dead, bro. We just killed our best friend, bro. No. Oh. Oh, he's alive. It's the pizza. It really wasn't that bad. I would have eaten it. You've been looking really tired lately. You okay? Sorry, I'm fine. No, you're not. You look like Mrs. Szymanski after a divorce. I know you are a coffee hater, but Marco always keeps a pot warm for employees if you want some. Yeah, coffee's nasty. I'll take my 15. Yeah, I'll take my 15-minute break. Let's just do that. That's a good idea. Fresh air should be good for you. You step outside and take a stroll around the block. Somehow, the automotive repair shop around the corner is still in business, even though it looks like it should have been demolished years ago. This small-ass town has nothing, and is nothing. But, hey, at least today the weather was nice. You decide to continue up the street to hit Junkie's convenience for a soda. Undertale Odd Designs. Who are these guys? Oh my god, Momo and Journey are here. So quick, right? Before you tell me the names, I assume this one's Journey and this one's Momo. Like I said, I can assume which one's evil. And this one's Momo. I can assume it. Is it too late to turn back? No, I am right. I am like the alpha because, like, yeah. Did you catch last night's episode of Snailman and Slime Frog? They're doing reruns. Yeah, I heard. I'm just here to grab a soda, so could you fuck off, please? It's just more like, no, just not fuck with these guys. Like, it's wild. When you rewatch these episodes as an adult, you catch all the dark shit they threw in, all the stuff that flew over our heads as kids. Like, did you know the Slippery 7 were actually based off the 7 the Deadly Sins? Yeah, you can't convince me to rewatch that shit. It's never gonna hit the same as when we were younger. Hi, Nell. Hi. What are you guys even doing here? Freestyling? Oh, okay. Dimitri told us you were working with him now. How's it feel to be a part of the Dead End Job Club? Feels great. Can I go now? Wait! I just realized something. You look like shit. See, bro, like Momo, you're a dickhead. Hop off my wiener. Thanks. Yeah, I know that look. That's the insomnia look. You've been out canoodling, getting all the kerfuffles in the AM. What's canoodling? I'm gonna search it up after this video. Hope it's nothing weird. I really hope it isn't. Just thinking about what happens next. Well, like after dying? You could say that. It's been good that you're here. It's good that you're here then. Give me here your hand. Pop 2 of these an hour before bed and you'll be out like a light. Something tells me I shouldn't trust these. Or you. This better not be a fucking acid. It's just melatonin. You're not the only one who's losing sleep freaking out about the future. I'm not saying that I freak out about the future. It's just, I'm sure someone out there is. So if I was you, Nil, wouldn't trust pills from someone named Momo. Like I said, pretty evil. That's why I carry melatonin, so I can sell it to the people who are freaking out. For you, it's free of charge, but only if you're on time for brand practice on Friday. Otherwise, it's gonna run you of your firstborn and your pack of Cheetos. You're barely on time yourself. I'm the bassist. I can do whatever I want. Okay, whatever. My 15's almost up. I'll see you Friday. Bye, Nell. Wait, is this where he sleeps? Not gonna lie, like, it's kind of peaceful. There's a reason why Momo and Journey are Dimitri's friends and not yours. Wait, damn it. You never got your soda. Well, at least Momo hooked you up with some melatonin, but which could be good for you. Take the pills out of your pocket and stare at them for a while. Sleeping alone in the woods is how you cured your insomnia in the first place. You discovered this when you got locked out of the house one day and decided to spend the night at Lost Lake. Had the best sleep of your life, and now the woods are your haven. On most nights, the harmony of the frogs croaking and the rustle of the breeze lull you to sleep, but again, your survival instincts have been forcing you to be on guard for the past couple of days. Imagine another celestial night and lugging your sleep-deprived body to work again the next day, and... yeah, no, you gotta take the melatonin, or else you're gonna be hilariously chucking chili-made pizzas at Dimitri's head again. You pop the pills and wait for the wave of sleep to wash over you. Finally. Wait, that's your melatonin. That was not melatonin. Okay, so I was right. Like, Momo's evil. Momo, you bitch. Fuck you, Momo. Wait, where am I? Is that Snailman and Slime Frog? So, I don't know if that looks like a frog. That's not a frog, I think. Yeah, like, that's not a frog. They look different. Neil! Wait, wrong voice, wrong voice. Wait, Dimitri. Good luck. Wait! Do you have a pair of scissors? This costume's too small. Slip. Good night. Ending 2. It wasn't melatonin. Alright, so I heard that, like, in the settings, there's, like, somewhere for me to start. Hold up, load. Alright. Wait, no, pages, right? Page 1. Where's the one that they asked about coffee? Alright, let's go to history. Let's go to history. History. Load. Wait, where's history at? Load. About, help. Okay, let's see this. Dialogue skipping. Page pull back to early dialogue. Full square to later dialogue. I don't like want to start this again, so like I kind of have to. Let's see, load, and then please tell me this is it. Oh my god, yes. Okay, this one. You know what? Final bite. Dope. Coffee's over there. There's usually sugar and creamers too. Dimitri points you over to the front, where they keep the coffee pot, and you walk over and the bitter smell makes your nose scrunch in disgust. You're more of a soda drinker yourself. Still, you have to survive the day somehow, and you pour yourself a cup. Okay. You find the sugar and creamer stashed behind the coffee pot, and add one of each to the streaming black liquid. You take a sip. Ugh. How many people drink this shit? Okay, like, I can't blame him. Like, I myself, I'm not a coffee drinker either. Like, I just never really liked coffee like that. Who knows? Like, maybe in, like, the future, when I'm, like, a grown man, I'll like this. I'll like this stuff. Maybe it needs more sugar. Okay, like, there's, like, too much sugar, bro. Like, what? Perfect. You're not proud of your childlike palate, but the coffee's finally drinkable. You guzzle down your cup. Not flinching even one bit. It's much better than pair 4. Now you're wide awake and ready to take on the rest of the day. Except you feel as if your third eye open and your heart is now about to beat out of your chest and you want to throw up, and oh god, if you don't rip out your fucking heart out right now, you'll explode out. Oh fuck, is there someone else standing behind you, or are you gonna die? You good? Yeah, I'm gonna fine. You don't have to check in on me every day, you know. Every second, you know. Sorry, what are the sibling habits? How's the coffee? Nasty? Herk! Haha! Bathroom's to your left. Thanks. Okay, I'm like getting better at these voices. You'll learn to like it someday. Ugh. If there's anything you hate the most, it's throwing up. You've had a rough couple of days, and this isn't helping with that sense of dread you've been feeling. The bathroom tiles are cold against your skin, and maybe if you just shut your eyes for a while, you'll return to normal. Good night. Ending 1 of 3. Coffee. What to alpha? Oh, hold up. Okay, again, we'll go to settings and we'll see if that about the other ending. Load this. Nah. Okay, well, how about you stay over at my place tonight? It's about time you tried sleeping in a normal bed again. We could play Pong, or I could show you some shit I wrote for the band. Come on, you haven't been over in forever. You do kind of miss hanging out in Dimitri's room. He didn't like interacting with his family, so you always climb up and get in through his window on the 2nd floor. He hated it. Fine, I'll stay over. Right on! Ugh, that sucked. Wait. What's it kind of look like? That kind of reminds me of my house. Like, It kind of looks like mine's. I can't believe he ate the wall pizza too. So saucy. I can't stand the sight of wasting food. I hate when my siblings do it. There were dead flies on the wall, dude, stuck to a 1,000-year-old grease. You practically live in the woods. I'm sure you've eaten worse. You're right. I've had Momo's food. I swear the only thing she knows how to make are pregnancy cravings. You're not wrong on that front. Here, listen to this song I wrote about Juno. I'm gonna pitch it to the band this Friday. Tell me if it sucks ass. Demetrius Humor is where you fell in love with music. My life is a shit show, and I can't fit the rest. Okay, buddy. They spent listening to whiny vocalists and shitty distorted guitar while doing homework. It was a miracle you got any assignments done. Eventually, you and a couple of Dimitri's other friends formed a crappy little garage band called My Life is a Shit Show and I Can't Wipe Away the Stains. And now you're playing at some guy's basement in a couple of weeks. They've all roped you into doing vocals because you were great at yelling or whatever, which is apparently good for punk. You were looked at first, claiming that you were only there for the free sodas, but now the shitty little grunge band is the only time you can ever feel like you're wanted. Oh, Nil's smiling. If only the summer didn't end, then maybe things could remain exactly how they are, and how they used to be. Thankfully, Dimitri's room hasn't changed one bit. You look around the room, and now your eyes lay on Dimitri's snail man and the smile frog for that nerd. That poster is probably at least 11 years old. Dimitri was the one who introduced you to the show, and you remember following him home every day after school to watch the new episode. There's the lighter you gave him in 10th grade. The stop sign toppled over and Dimitri let you take Juno for a spin. Never again. He even kept a cool stick he found in the woods. Why did he tape it like that? Oh. Man, your head was big. When are you leaving? For uni? The 27th? I see. Dude, don't worry about that right now. We still have plenty of summer left. I tell you what, I don't know what the future's gonna look like either, but let's make this the best summer of our lives. You wanna go fishing on Lost Lake? I'll grab my finest tackle. Wanna grab 2 a.m. slushies? I'll meet you at the Junkies parking lot 5, even 10 minutes early. Wanna get high and play Pong in my house? I'll be here. Just call me. But for now, please just shut the fuck up and get some sleep. Okay, jeez. Your last summer together. Before everything changes. Oh, God. You've taken the droning sound of Dimitri's guitar playing. This pressure snapshot that you will know that you know will be in no... Wait. Let me stop stuttering. You've taken the droning sound of Dimitri's guitar playing. This precious snapshot that you know will be in no more than a couple months' time. However, at this exact moment, things aren't exactly how they used to be. And for the first time in about a week, the sense of dread that was following you around is not there. Slowly, you finally drift to sleep, ending 303. Good night. Oh God. Surprisingly, this video, that song, wait, not song, this game was pretty good. Although, like, this kind of wasn't a game, it was kind of a storybook. I appreciate the, like, the different endings and how they gave you a choice. Okay, although I did say I hate Momo, I did kind of wish we could kind of saw more of them. Momo and Journey. I don't know, maybe, like, they weren't, like, mainly really important for the, maybe they weren't really important for the story at all, and they were just there for some reason. Anyways, I feel like, I like the art style, too. Kind of reminds me of like Scott Pilgrim, and I do kind of like the characters. I like Nil, and I do kind of like their designs though. They're unique and cool. Anyways, I feel like this is an amazing way to start to end off the summer videos. I know that recently I've kind of stopped near the end of the summer, but I want to thank you guys a lot for the amount of growth you've got for this year. No, not a year. This summer, you know. I think at the beginning I started like 50 or 70 or something. Then now we're at the end 247. That's insane. I want to thank you guys so much for coming with me on this ride, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.